Hello, welcome to AQA A-Level Law, continuing statutory interpretation again. We're on the third rule this time, which is called the Mischief Rule. The Mischief Rule should only be applied where there is an ambiguity in the statute. Under the Mischief Rule, the court's role is to suppress the mischief the act was aimed at and advance the remedy, i.e. they're supposed to find out what the original law tried to fix and apply it that way. The first case we shall be looking at is Smith versus Hughes, 1960. The defendants were prostitutes who had been charged under the Street Offences Act 1959, which made it an offence to solicit in a public place, i.e. to sell prostitution in a public place. The prostitutes were soliciting from private premises in the windows or on balconies so that it could be seen from the public. So they were standing in the window of a private building, but it was looking onto the street. The court applied the Mischief Rule, holding that the activities of the defendants were within the Mischief Act, or the Mischief Rule, and that the act was aimed to stop soliciting from happening, so they were found guilty. The next case is the Royal College of Nursing vs DHSS, 1981. The Royal College of Nursing brought an action challenging the legality of the involvement of nurses in carrying out abortions. The Offence Against a Person Act 1861 makes it an offence for any person to carry out an abortion. However, the Abortion Act 1967 outlined that doctors or a registered practitioner could carry out an abortion provided certain conditions were satisfied. Advances in medical science, however, meant that abortions could easily be carried out by nurses, so the nurses were carrying them out as they could. The court held that it was legal for nurses to carry out such abortions, although under the statute they were not. They said that that was okay because of the advance in technology, and the act aimed to do away with backstreet abortions, i.e. no proper medical care, ones that aren't done legally, and to do away with those, and that by nurses doing it, it was much better than backstreet abortions happening. So they were found not guilty. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope you didn't find anything too confusing. If so, go over it again. If not, send me a message, because that, I have to admit, wasn't my best. It was all a bit jumbled. But once again, use elawresources.co.uk. If you are struggling, just type the names of the cases at the top, and then you'll be able to find all the cases. And you can also find statutes and other things, everything to do with everything that you're doing law. Alright, cheers.